Hello everyone! Once again, welcome to Bright Lab Tutorials. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that notification button to keep you updated on my tutorials. Today, we will learn about adding and subtracting unlike fractions. I had a previous video in adding and subtracting unlike fractions, but that one involves two fractions only. But how about adding or subtracting three or more unlike fractions? Let's learn how to do it together. If we're adding 1/2 plus 1/3 plus 1/4, let's look at the denominators. Write the denominators here. So let's write 2, 3, and 4. First, let's get the prime factors of these numbers. Okay, factors of 2 is 2 times 1. Factors of 3 is 3 times 1. And 4 is 2 times 2. Remember, all factors should be prime numbers. Now, prime numbers are numbers whose factors are 1 and itself. Let's get the least common denominator. To do that, we have to get the most number of times or the most number of occurrences a certain number appeared. Let's take 2 as an example. 2 appeared once here. Not here, but here it appeared twice. Remember, to get the LCD, we need to get the most number of occurrences of a certain number. For 2, it occurred twice here, so we'll get this as part of our LCD. So our LCD will be 2 times 2. Next, let's get 3 as the next number. 3 appeared once here, but not on these two numbers. So we have to get 3 as part of our LCD. Multiplying all the numbers, we have 2 times 2, which is 4, times 3 gives us 12. So 12 will be our least common denominator. So we will express each of the fraction as equivalent fraction, having 12 as its denominator. For this particular fraction, for this to have a denominator of 12, we multiply 2 by 6. Likewise, we have to multiply the numerator with this number. So 1 times 6 is equal to 6. For this to have a denominator of 12, we multiply 3 by 4. Likewise, we multiply the numerator by this same number. So 4 times 1 is 4. We multiply 4 by 3 to give us a denominator of 12. Likewise, we multiply the numerator by that same number. 1 times 3 is 3. Now we have like fractions. And so having like fractions, we can now add all the numerators. Having 12 as the denominator, let's add the numerators. So 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 3. That gives us 13. Now, 13 over 12 is an improper fraction. So we have to change this into a mixed number by simply dividing 13 by 12. Or how many 12s are there in 13? There's only one 12 in 13, and the remainder will be the fractional part, which is 1 over 12. Now, let's try another example. 3 over 4 plus 1 over 6 minus 1 over 5. So we mix addition and subtraction. Let's write the denominators here. 4, 6, and 5. Let's get the prime factors of these numbers. So 4 will have a factor of 2 times 2. For 6, that's 2 times 3. And for 5, simply 5 times 1. Let's get the least common denominator. To get the least common denominator, we need to get the most number of times or the most number of occurrences of a certain number. Let's take 2, for example. So since 2 appeared twice here, we'll get that as part of our LCD because that's the most number of occurrences of 2. So we have 2 times 2. Next, we get the number 3. 3 appeared once here, but not on these two numbers. So we also get 3 as part of our LCD. And then next, 5 5 appeared only once here, but not on these two numbers. So we get 5 as part of our LCD. And then let's multiply them together. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 times 5 is 15. Multiplying 4 times 15 gives us 60. So our least common denominator is 60. So let's express each of them as equivalent fraction. For this fraction to have a denominator of 60, we multiply 4 by 15. Likewise, we also multiply 3 by 15. So 3 times 15 is 45. Next, for 1 over 6 to have a denominator of 60, we multiply 6 by 10. Likewise, we multiply the numerator by this number as well. So 1 times 10 is 10. For it to have a denominator of 60, we multiply 5 by 12. Likewise, we multiply the numerator by this same number. So 1 times 12 is 12. So since they have all the same denominator, we can just add and subtract the numerator. So 45 plus 10 gives us 55 minus 12. So 55 minus 12 is 43 over 60. Make sure that your final answer is in its lowest term. 43 over 60 is already in its lowest term. So that's our answer for this particular example. So today, we learned not only how to get the LCD, but also we convert our fraction to equivalent fraction. I hope you're able to understand how it works. Please don't forget to click that like button, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching!